Assalamualaikum and greeting to Madam. So my name is Nofara Waida binti Muhammad Ahiri and my ID is 012021090128, and this is my video presentation of the spontaneous, whereby I will be just presenting on the topics of the international. Why I choose international is actually based on my experience itself and what I got from it, and there will be a lot of advantages for this. Since I had that experience within the topic. So why I choose international? So whereby I can say that we all aware when it comes to international, there are a lot of terms of international in terms of business, education, and so on. But for now, I will just develop more on the education and also align with the future endeavors. So the first one, for the international, the main idea was the exchange student program. We call it as the YES exchange program. So I was involving with this program last time, whereby we can choose any country that we want, and then in exchange they will send their student or any volunteer from that to exchange in Malaysia, and then I was one of the volunteer that exchange to go to Italy, and also I have another exchange student, exchange country, whereby I went to Australia. So exchange student advantages, whereby we all know that exchange student is where we develop a new experience when it comes to developing culture. So the first one that I can say, okay, we all know that English language is a national language, whereby almost everyone been using it. Even though we went to particular country that they actually use English as their second language. So the first experience that I can say when it comes to, I went to Italy. Italy known as they use their mother tongue language instead of English, but due to nowadays advanced technology, almost everyone been using English. So I can say that when I was there is a lot of culture, new environment, and also the way they talk, the way they greeting themselves, and also what in terms of education, that this is a very interesting experience for me, whereby the way they teach people, the way they teach students is very different when it comes to Malaysia. So they are more on the practical. They love to sing students to embrace themselves, to get out from their comfort zone, and they're more on the practical instead of the theory. So that's considered that I like most of the my experience there. And then their culture, we all know that culture of Italy is full of the way their costume, the way they greeting people, and they are so friendly in person. And then when it comes to the places, there's a lot of attributes. There's a lot of places that used to be their signature of that Italy, and then the way they serve their outsider is a very, I can say that, very magnificent. And then the second places that I went is Australia. So I know that Australia is considered one of the top country that almost everyone went there. Doesn't matter on studying or even vacation, and isn't like including with the working. So Australia, there's a lot of things that I didn't expect. So for example, they have this one tradition whereby everyone likes to just have a small gathering in terms of any things achievement, even just a small achievement, where they have one of them that they're gonna packing or even cook the food, and then they are going to at the side of the Queens Bay, the beach side. So they are going to celebrate within the dancing, karaoke, or even in terms of the conversation and the games. And that is quite new experience for me, where developing the culture and also the environment itself. And eventually, for me, Malaysian student, I kind of developed the way they talk, the way they pronounce their word, and there's some bombastic word that I might not know in here, but I kind of learned from that. And then the second point I can say, when it comes to scholarship privilege, you know, when I finished my secondary school, that I conclude that I have this experience of this program, that I can put it inside my profile or even resume and so on. There were like if I want to go to any types of university, they will ask me that, oh, are you in charge for the exchange student? Yes, I said I did. So there's an advantage for me to get a scholarship, that eventually they know that I have this ability of a shortcut to get the scholarship, whereby I can just like choose any country that I want, or any forms or any courses that provide you scholarship privilege. So that is considered one thing that I love to be involved in this international exchange student. And then I can say that when it comes to critical thinking, whereby when I involving with this exchange student program, I get to sharpen my critical thinkings. I don't have this sort of type, like just one particular problem or one particular issue that I can just static there. No, but I can embrace myself that I don't even know that I have that. So it sharpened my critical thinkings on getting something solved, getting something come up with the new idea, generate with the new idea, brainstorming idea, something like that. And I can even like list the keyword very faster. And then that is where I think that Malaysia should have this one program, or even MSU itself, they have the PEC that helps students on sharpen their critical thinking, their skills in terms of team management, in terms of problem solving, and so on. So I can say that this international broad that have the collaboration between Malaysia and also other country, it helps a lot in terms of individual. It doesn't matter on how you're thinking, on how your language, how your knowledge, and so on. So I can say that it's good to pursue and also join these types of thing. And I can say also, if we all aware that there's a lot of activities that involving most of the student or even any volunteer that went anti-broad of international. And also I can say that businesses, why our businesses wanted to spread their wing to the level of the international, because we want to know what is the international market, the market segmentation that can provide our product to become a better version, instead of just staying in the states of the mind, and also stay in the comfort zone. So whereby I can say that there is a lot of things that I've learned during my journey. And then I can say that the topic international is a very big, but precisely since this is a spontaneous presentation, and I developed on my own experiences and also the advantages that I got. And then of course indeed they have the disadvantages, whereby let's say for example, I'm not really good at expressing myself at the first place, but when I involving with this, I kinda learned that sometimes you have to risk things to get what you want that you don't want to do it. Like you need to risk things to be able to get something that you never expect that you will get. So that is one thing that I consider like helped me a lot in terms of my skill, my self-esteem, and my self-confidence itself.